इस वीडियो को हिंदी भाषा में देखने के लिए सेटिंग्स में जाकर हिंदी ऑडियो चुनें। Namaskar, welcome to Simplify Your Space. Roti or chapati is an essential part of daily meals for us, but making them every day can be time consuming and labor intensive. Nowadays, there are many products available that claim to simplify the roti making process. In today's video, we will explore these products to see if they truly make the process easier and faster or not. Before we start, I would like to add the disclaimer. This video is not for those who are already experts at making rotis quickly and effortlessly. It is for those who find making rotis challenging and are looking for helpful products to simplify the process. Personally, I have learned to make reasonably good rotis manually in last 4 to 5 years, but I still don't enjoy kneading and rolling the dough, especially during the hot summer months. Products shown in today's video are non-sponsored. Now, let's get started. Before making rotis, we need to knead the dough. Let's first look at two products that can help with this process. This is a bread and dough making machine that allows you to knead dough easily and quickly without needing constant monitoring. Inside the machine there is a pan with a kneading pedal. Add the required amount of flour. In this case, I have used 1.5 cup of flour. Add water to slightly more than half the amount of flour taken, 3/4 cup in this case. Then fit the pan into the machine and select the dough kneading option. The machine will automatically start kneading the dough. The kneading time varies depending on the brand of bread maker. This particular model has a cycle of 18 minutes, but the dough is usually ready in just 8 to 10 minutes. You can stop the machine to take out the kneaded dough, or you can wait until the cycle completes. And look, the dough is perfectly kneaded. You can adjust the dough's consistency, either thin or stiff, by increasing or decreasing the amount of water used based on your preference. Kneading dough in a bread maker is very easy and mess-free. I personally use this bread maker daily to knead dough and I'm quite happy with this product. Now let's see how to make paratha dough. First, measure the flour and add the appropriate amount of water. Next, add a little ghee or oil to make the parathas soft. Since I am making onion parathas, I am adding finely chopped onions, green chilies and coriander leaves. Then adding some spices like coriander powder, dry mango powder and red chili powder. I have also added some carom seeds and salt to taste. Now adding the measured flour. As mentioned earlier, use slightly more than half the amount of water compared to the flour. Then select the kneading option on the bread maker and start it. Look how wonderful the paratha dough turned out, all without any hard work or effort. With this machine, you can easily prepare various types of doughs, including pizza dough, bhatura dough and gluten-free doughs like ragi, millet, jowar or makka roti dough. For ragi, jowar or bajra roti dough, it is essential to use hot or warm water to ensure the dough kneads well. To knead 1.5 cups of ragi flour, I use 3/4 cup of hot water. I also added a little salt to it. Look how finely the dough has been kneaded. The best thing about bread and dough makers is that you don't need to monitor them. While the dough is kneading in the bread maker, you can do other kitchen tasks. A bread maker is an excellent appliance for easily kneading dough without any effort. Besides kneading dough, you can also make delicious fresh homemade bread with it without any fuss or baking expertise.
I have made 2 videos on how to make bread in a bread maker. You will find the links in the description box. The model that I am currently using has been discontinued, but other brands with similar functionality are available on Amazon. I've shared their links in the description box. You can find bread makers from different brands on Amazon priced between 6,000 to 9,000.
You can also use a food processor to knead the dough, and it does an excellent job. Food processors come with separate accessories for kneading dough. Here I have prepared the food processor by installing its accessories. Then add the flour according to the amount of dough you need. I am using 1.5 cup of flour here. Turn on the food processor, and as it starts rotating, slowly add water from the top. Gradually the dough will begin to knead. In about 4 to 5 minutes, your dough will be kneaded and ready. Look how nice and soft the dough turns out. You can also prepare paratha dough or jowar and millet flour dough using this method.
The only drawback is that you have to constantly stand by the food processor to keep adding water slowly. A food processor with a single jar costs around Rs 4,500. If you opt for a complete set of mixer grinder jars, you can find them in various brands priced between 6,000 and 10,000. The cost of bread maker and food processor is almost the same. If I look at comfort and ease of use, then I like bread maker more. And if I look at functionality, then food processor is better because you can use food processor for other purposes like chopping and grating and for using mixer grinder. You can choose either of the 2 appliances as per your lifestyle and choice. Both work very well.
Now let's move on to the process of rolling the roti. There are many products available for this as well. First, let's look at this electric roti maker which has been in the market for a long time.
The roti maker claims that it not only rolls the roti for you but also cooks it. So let's see if it works.
The outer body is made of steel and the plates inside are non-stick. To make roti, first turn on the roti maker. When turned on, the red light will light up and it takes about 5 minutes to heat up. The most important trick is that the dough should be thinner than normal. It should be stretchy and sticky, as normal or hard dough won't work well. After applying some dry flour to the hands, take a kneaded dough ball and roll it well to form a smooth ball. Ensure the balls are completely smooth without any gaps or lines, or the roti will tear. Lightly press the ball to flatten it, but don't use too much dry flour. Once the roti maker's light turns green, indicated it is heated, place the dough ball slightly above the center and quickly lower the top plate with your left hand while pressing the handle with your right hand. Then open the plate again. See how well the roti is rolled. Let it cook for a few seconds from the bottom, then flip it to cook the other side. Once the other side is cooked, flip it again and lower the upper plate. As the plate comes down, the roti will rise. Look how beautifully the roti has risen and is ready. You can serve it as it is or with some ghee. Repeat this process by putting some dry flour on your hands, taking another dough ball and rolling it into a smooth ball. Flatten it lightly, place it slightly above the center of the roti maker and lower the upper plate with medium pressure. Cook for a few seconds, then flip to cook the other side and finally lower the plate to make the roti rise.
Reviews for roti makers are mixed. Some people say the roti does not turn out well and become like papad, while others say the rotis are very good, soft and tasty. The key is to use it properly.
If your dough is too hard, the roti will be thick and papad-like. If you apply too much pressure, the roti will tear. Little practice and few trials and you would know the best setting to get your favorite type of roti. You can also make paranthas in it. See this, I tried stuffed aloo parantha in this and it was also very good. I have applied ghee at the end, but if you want, you can also apply ghee while cooking. I also tried onion paranthas and it was also very good. You just have to keep in mind that whether it is the dough for roti or parantha, it should be a little sticky and stretchy and should stick to your hands. Only then the roti and parantha will be good. In this, I also tried ragi roti, which is very difficult to roll manually. That too was made easily in this. I made this sticky dough with ragi flour. In this, you can also easily cook papad in just a few seconds.
Many people complain that the taste of rotis made in a roti maker is not the same as those made on a gas stove, which is not completely false. Either you can acquire the new taste, or if you still prefer the taste of rotis made on a gas stove but want to avoid rolling them, here is a great trick I use when I am busy or have to make large quantities when guests come over.
I have turned on the roti maker and prepared the dough balls for onion paranthas. I have also heated a tawa on the gas stove. Once both are ready, I quickly place a dough ball on the roti maker, lightly cook it, then transfer it to the hot tawa to finish cooking with ghee. While the parantha is cooking on the tawa, I prepare another one on the roti maker. Once the tawa parantha is ready, I transfer the roti maker parantha onto the tawa. I continue this process to make several paranthas quickly. Using the roti maker helps with rolling quickly, but the taste comes from cooking on the tawa. Ekdam authentic. It is a fast and efficient way to make rotis and paranthas, allowing you to make a lot in a few minutes without creating a mess on your countertop. Some might wonder if you can use the electric roti maker for rolling rotis without heating it. The answer is no. Without heat, the roti won't spread and will stick. However, you can use it for rolling puris by applying a little oil.
You can buy any brand of roti maker. The process is the same for all. I have a Libra brand roti maker available on Amazon for Rs 2000. Other brands range from 1500 to 3000.
You can also find puri and roti presser in the market that claim to make the process of rolling rotis a bit easier. They have steel plates inside. For this, it is better to use a dough that is not too sticky but medium to hard. Sprinkle some dry flour on both the plates as well as on a dough ball. Now place the dough ball slightly above the center of the plate, then bring down the upper plate with your left hand while pressing the handle firmly with your right hand. Press it 2 to 3 times. See, the roti has spread, but it is quite thick. If you prefer thick rotis, then this method might work for you. However, if you like thin rotis, then this presser might not be suitable. However, it is an excellent tool for rolling puris. To roll out puris, apply some oil on your hands and prepare small dough balls. Then apply some oil on both plates of the presser. Place a dough ball in the center and press. You will see it is ready in no time. Now let's fry them and see. Look at how puffy and well cooked the puris turned out.
During festivals or when guests are coming over and you need to make a lot of puris, this puri presser can be a lifesaver. You can easily find it in local market or online, and it typically costs between 400 to 900. That concludes today's video. These were some ways to make your roti, parathas and puri making process easier. The key is to know how to use these equipments correctly. While rotis made on a tawa are excellent, and if you can prepare them daily, nothing like it. Tools like the atta and bread maker can be a game changer for those who make a lot of rotis daily, saving time in the kitchen. However, for elderly individuals, hostelers and bachelors, dough kneading machines and roti makers can be incredibly helpful, making home cooking more manageable for everyone. Even if you use these tools occasionally, such as for parties or gatherings, they can be very beneficial. I have provided links to all the products shown in the video in the description box. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and share it. Subscribe to our channel for more such videos. We'll see you all next week. Until then, happy cooking from Simplify Your Space. Bye bye.